Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting day in mathematics. How's everybody doing? Good? All right, warm-up number 64 should come up on your screen as soon as you log in. And it's given numbers 1, 12, 12, 18, and 23. It's asking us to compute the measure central tendency and sketch a box plot. It shouldn't take you long. Let's get started, please, and go. All right. We good? Yeah. All right, measure central tendency. What are they? Brandon Darty. Mean. I'm just going to write mu. Median, also known as Q2. And mode. Okay. By now you should know what the mean is, what the median, and what the mode is. So share with your neighbor, and Brandon's going to pass someone. Again, reminder with those electronic devices, AirPods and such. All right, Brandon, pass someone. Z, what'd you get for the mean? 13.2. Hands, have you got that? Looks about right. Pass someone for the median. Vanya? 12, looks about right. Pass someone for the mode, Vanya. 12, looks about right. All right, so now that we have that, we need our box plot. That means we need 3 Qs, Q1, 2, and 3. We need a max. I got that. A min. I got that. So now we just need Q1, Q2, and Q3. Share with your neighbor what the Q1, Q2, and Q3 are. All right, who went last? Mel, was it you? Pass someone. Lulu, what'd you get for Q1? 6.5, that is correct. Pass someone. Kieran, Q2? 12, that is correct. And Q3, pass someone, Kieran. 20.5, that is correct. Send that in, please. Make sure you got that work. All right. And once again, we're easing into all the measures that we covered before, just in case, wink, wink, hint, hint. I give you a set of data and ask you to do all the measures to that data. All right. Agenda, warm-up 64 is done. Measures of position, we're in the middle of that. And today we're covering cumulative percentile. And home plate for tonight, page 160, numbers 19 and 20 only. Only 2 problems. Thank you, Mr. Q. You're welcome. I got you. All right. All right. Here's the code for access to your home plate tonight. VWCGK. Write that down. VWCGK. VWCGK. I will include it at the end. The what? This one? Oh, the agenda. Yeah. All right. So, last night's home plate, once again, it was pages 160, 161, 21 through 23, 3 problems. Hold on to those. I still need to upload those tonight, so I'll pick those up tomorrow. How about them apples, yeah? All right, once again, tonight's home plate, 160, page 160, 19, and 20. All right, here we go. Get a Cornell note ready. It's going to go pretty fast, so stay focused, please. Our objective for today, I can summarize data and compute the measures of position. And in regards to measures of position, once again, we've covered already the standard score. We started with percentiles yesterday. Today we're moving on to a different kind. And then we're going to leave 2 more measures of position left, which are coming up pretty quick. And by now you guys are experts at this, yeah? So fill that in, please. I'll give you some time. There they are, yes. Okay, we got that. So once again, measures of position. We covered standard scores. We're in the middle of percentiles. We're moving on to quartiles and deciles, almost there. So once again, standard scores, there they are. From there we went to, percentiles. Yesterday we covered these. And we applied them to these kind of problems. Look up. Yes? You were given a data. Then you found the percentile that corresponded to the score, or vice versa. If they give you the percentile, you found the score that corresponded to the percentile. However, that is fine and dandy, but what if I gave you something like this? That wouldn't work. So you need a new formula. Write this formula down, please. Finding percent for group data, which is this last one. Write it down, please. Finding percent for group data. Add that to your formulas. And I'm going to shorthand it. Cumulative percent, you can write it like this. CP. Cumulative frequency is C and frequency over N times 100. Once again, reminder with those mobile devices, now, some of these terms are sounding familiar because we already covered some of this in the past. Bless you. Everybody remembers cumulative frequency, is that correct? Yes. Does everybody remember what N stands for? Yes, we've used it in the past. Is that correct? Remind your neighbor what N stands for. N stands for what? Brandon, pass them on. Who? Numbers? Yeah, the total numbers. Total number of numbers. That is correct. All right. So with that said, copy this problem on your notes, please. Example 2Q. Only copy the table. Only copy the table. Let me read you the problem. And then it reads, systolic blood pressure. The frequency distribution for systolic blood pressure readings in millimeters of mercury of 200 randomly selected college students is shown here. Construct a percentile graph. So, I'll give you some time so you can copy this table. It's going to go pretty fast, so stay focused. So, there's the table. And I'll give you some time. Go. All right, here we go. I'm going to zoom in just so that you can see the work. Here goes. So to get us started, we're going to start with the cumulative frequency, and I'm going to start with the color green for this column, cumulative frequency, or C of F, okay? So I start off, my first class is still 24. Now, being that we already covered cumulative frequency, you should know what would be the next value that goes here for the second class. Hint, cumulative. All right, talk to your neighbor, let them know what number goes here for the second class for cumulative frequency. Then Aaron's going to enlighten us. All right, good discussion. Aaron, go. Very good. 86. Hands if you got 86. All right. Then from there, Mario's going to enlighten us with the next one since he's not on his cell phone or anything like that. Very good. All right, Mario. Next. 158. That is correct. And once again, remember cumulative frequency, we start with the first class. Second class is 62 plus 24. Third class, 72 plus the previous ones. That's why it's called what? Cumulative. Therefore, tell your neighbor the next value, and Maori's going to pass it to someone. Next value. Carter. 184. Looks about right. Pass on one, Carter. Logan, next one. 196. And the last one, Mr. Q, 200. We there so far? Yes? Okay, once again, it's called cumulative because we're starting with the first frequency, then the second one adds to the first, then the third one adds to the previous ones, and so on and so forth. You hear that? Yes, Mr. Q. All right, let's go to cumulative percent. So, for a cumulative percent, let me write the formula right above it so that we can focus. Our cumulative percent is cumulative frequency divided by the number of numbers, and then multiply times 100. All right? So I'll do the first one. What is our cumulative frequency for the first class? 24, yes? So I'm going to write 24 divided by the total number of numbers. How many total numbers do we have, everyone? Okay, let me read the problem one more time. It says, of 200 randomly selected college students, therefore N is what, everyone? 200, that is correct. So, here it goes. 24 divided by 200 times 100. Calculators calculate. What is that percent, please? 12%? All right. All right. Who went last? Logan, pass the one. Tell me what you write, Amelia. $86 over 200 times 100, and that gives us 43%. That is correct. I'll give you guys some time. Finish it up, please. All right, pass someone, Amelia. Sam, what'd you get for the next one? 79%. And of course, you did 158 divided by 200 times 100. Pass someone. Cole. We got 12, 43, 79, and 184 divided by 200 times 100. 92. Looks about right. Pass someone. Who? Logan? Did you get a Logan? 98%. That looks about right. And Mr. Q, the last one. The last one is 100%. All right. So, with that said, let me zoom out. We are here. From 1 to 5, how comfortable are you up to right there? Not bad, right? We've done this before pretty much. Now we're just applying a formula to get a percent for our cumulative. So on the side, guys, let's do a graph. Here it goes. Let's do that way and that way. Our Y is going to be our percentages. So that means we're going by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. And then for the X, we got, start with the wiggles. Remember this, guys? Yeah? And then our first value is the smallest boundary, which is 89.5. 89.5. Then we move on to 104.5. 104.5. Then the next one is 119.5. Then the next one is 134.5. Then the next one is 149.5. Then the next one is 164.5. And the last one is 179.5. So our min, which is 89.5, I'm going to start at 0 right here. Look up. Place a point right here, right on the x-axis. But let's graph our blood pressures, our boundaries with our percentages. Look up. My first boundary, upper boundary is 104.5, which is right here. Look up. Look up, because you're going to be doing this in a little bit by yourself. 104.5 corresponds to what percent? 12. So 104.5 to 12%. So here's 10. A little bit further up is about 12. It's about right there. Plot your point. Let's go to the next one. Next one is 119.5. 119.5 corresponds to 43. So let me go to 43. 10, 20, 30, 43, a little bit further up. So that goes to 119.5. There it is. Next one, 134.5. 134.5 corresponds to 79%. So we go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, close to 80. So that is about right here. Yeah, 134.5 to 79. Okay. Next one, 149.5 corresponds to 92. So I'm going to go all the way up to close to 90, a little bit further up from 90. 64.5. 164.5 corresponds to 98. Almost at 100. And of course, 179.5 is 100%. 179.5, 100%. Whoop. 100%. And connect your points. Now, we've done this kind of graph before, and you should know the name of it. So, share with a neighbor the name of this graph. What is the name of this graph? The experts at this, Vianney. Vianney. All right. What is the name of this graph, Aaron? That is correct. This is an ogive graph. All right. Now, from 1 to 5 up to right there, how comfortable are you with this so far? Yeah, 5, right? However, for the home plate, they're going to give you two scenarios. Watch. Look up. They're going to ask you, for example, look up, look up. I'm going to say Max's blood pressure after a touchdown is about 155 on the mercury. What is his percentile? Pretty straightforward question, yes? So I'm going to go to my graph and first find what? I'm going to find the 155 on the mercury. So 155 is about right here, yeah? So once I find the spot, I go up with a dotted line till I hit the graph. And then from there, I go to the left to find the percent. What would be the percent, guys? Mel, what would be the percent? What is it? I can't hear with the AC. So Max's pressure was 155. His percent now is what? These are percent. You said 90? 93? Okay. About 93%. Hands if you agree with that? Yep. So that is Max. Okay. However, what if they give you this scenario? Let's say Mario is about 72%. What is his blood pressure? So how do we find that? Talk to your neighbor before I show you. How do we find his blood pressure using that graph? Yeah, so we start with percentage now. We're 72. 72 is about right here. Go with the dotted line all the way to the graph. From there, go all the way down to find his blood pressure. What is his blood pressure? About 134.5. Copy those, please, so you can have those as examples. Before I let you go and before you get started with your home plate, tell your neighbor the process, please, to make sure they know the entire process of how to find percentages or amounts. Talk with your neighbor. What is the process? You were given what? You were given the class boundaries and frequency. What are the next steps? What were the next steps? Talk with your neighbor. All right. We good? Yes, Mr. Q. All right, good. So with that said, your home plate for tonight looks like this. Only two problems. Here's table number 1 and table number 2. So, team up with someone, divvy up who's going to do which one, and you know the process. You have the boundaries, you have frequency, you know what to do after that. On the top over here, they give you a score. They want the percentile. Down here, they give you the percentile, and they want the score. Same thing with these. Here, they give you the percentile. They want a score. Over here, they give you a score. They want a percentile. So, you should be able to finish your problem by the end of the period. I'll be checking in on you guys in a little bit. Those of you that are following on YouTube, do the practice, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.